What's good, y'all? Welcome in. We'll be starting here in a minute. Thank y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all. Can I get some shout outs going? What's good with you, June guy? How you feeling, bro? Welcome in. One second, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties. This shit got me hot, y'all. Good morning, man. What the fuck is up, everybody? Let's get it. the fuck is up? What it fucking do? How the fuck we doing this morning, man? What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome into the show. This is the Gridiron, where we talk nothing but football. Nothing but football, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube right now. Getting it popping. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and jumping in with your boy. Momster Suzanne, welcome in. Good morning. June Guy Bless, welcome in. Good morning. Hit, you already know. Welcome in. Good morning. How we doing today? Y'all ready to talk some football, man? Y'all ready to talk some football today? That's what this show is all about. Football and football only. So, oh shit. It is NFL free agency time. The draft is next month. We're midway through, we're in week 5 of the XFL season. The USFL is starting next month in April. Shit, the UFL's coming back and starting next month in April. It's going the fuck down, man. We got a lot of fucking football. A lot of football. So I'm happy to have everybody here with me. We're gonna get it popping. Let's see, man. Like I said, we got a lot of motherfucking football to talk about, and I got a lot of shit going on as far as this show and a new video series I'm doing called XFL Now. I just dropped my first video last night talking about possible XFL expansion, what it could look like. So definitely go and check that video out. It's on Twitch. It's on the YouTube, of course. So definitely go give it a look. See what you guys think. Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys feel after you see the video. And, go from there. But today we are going to get into a lot. Like I said, man, there's a lot of shit going on in free agency and NFL. It's week 5 of the XFL. USFL season's about to start next month in April, I believe on the 21st. And the UFL is coming back. The United Football League is coming back for 2023 season. And their season is starting in April as well. I believe the 22nd, around the same time as the USFL starting. So it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy this spring when it comes to spring football and when it comes to these guys getting a second chance and us having one of our favorite sports, if not our favorite sport, year-round long. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. What about you guys? MySpace. Listen. If MySpace is still a thing, more power to them. Bro, last time I seen anything on MySpace as far as like looking up MySpace, last time I looked up on MySpace, they copied Facebook to the T. I mean, they copied the hell out of Facebook. But no, let's get into it, man. We're gonna start off, of course, with some top headlines and stories. Dum 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 dum. Looking nice. No, to be getting this shit off though, there's a lot going on. In some free agency news, let's start off with some free agency news, man, because, bro, I'm so happy it's year round now too, and I'm trying to, I don't know, I guess I can say start a movement to get the XFL to expand to at least 12 teams or 16. Give us some more games. Give us a longer spring season. Now we'll damn near have year-round football. Because if we can get to if we can get to a 16 league or 16-team league in the XFL, bro, the possibilities are limitless. As long as it's done right. You get what I'm saying? If it's done correct, the possibilities for the XFL to grow as a developmental league for the NFL, the possibilities are fucking endless, bro. And I just feel like if they do it right, it's gonna grow. They just have to do it right. and they need to expand within themselves. Don't try and sit here and merge with someone else first. That's stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go watch that video I posted. Go watch that video I did. It's part of my XFL Now series. Go watch that video. And I break everything down on how they could really expand within the league first and then go about looking for a USFL merge partner or anything like that. You know what I mean? So go check that out. Check out that video. It's called it's my XFL Now video. It's the first one I dropped, but I posted it and all that good stuff. So definitely go check it out. It's on Twitch. It's on YouTube. The whole nine. But like I said, I just think that they need to try and do that first before they try and merge with another spring league. And even the USFL. If the USFL has another successful season this year, they should merge, or excuse me, not merge. They should expand within themselves first to 12 teams or 16. And it's possible for them to do it. I'm going to be doing another video for the USFL and how they could expand and everything. The same kind of concept I did for the XFL video about them expanding. So I'll be bringing that to you guys this weekend. So I'll be dropping that video too. But bro, to have Danny Garcia as the first female to own a professional sports league, and the direction that her and Dwayne Johnson are trying to take the XFL, it's what we needed. It's what the XFL needed. Okay? And for anybody who's a real fan of football, having these spring leagues back just gives us what we want all year round, or at least for the most part of the year. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if they can expand and make the season longer, you got to look at it like this. The NFL operates from August to, let's just say, February, because the last week is February. Word. That's what's up, June. Word up. My bad. My bad, bro. Congratulations, man. Good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely good luck with that, man. For sure, for sure. That's what's up. Look at June. About to get him on a fucking team. Man, go try for the XFL next year. You feel me? Go try for the XFL next year, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up my free agency tracker. Trying to pull up my free agency tracker so we can talk this NFL free agency news, because like I said, there's been a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit, man. Ooh. He said you practicing to become a bench warmer. Ooh, not the bench warmer. I don't know, man. June seemed like he got it. Yeah, man. Also, guys, I am gonna be doing the fan mail soon. So all you guys gotta do is just hit me up on Twitter or Facebook and send your questions in to the show, and I will ask them live on the show and answer them, and we'll get it popping. So I want to start that fan mail as soon as possible. Like I said, just hit me up on Twitter or Facebook and send in your questions, and we'll ask them live here on the show and get them answered for you. You know what I'm saying? To show my appreciation to you guys, the fans, for supporting me and watching me. Most definitely. So we're definitely going to get into that right there. But let's get into some, again, top stories and headlines. Real talk. Free agency is taking a turn, and this upcoming season is going to be a little crazy. Okay. I see you, June guy. Yo, if y'all do rock with the HelloFresh, there's my code. Hit that exclamation HelloFresh for my Twitch watchers. You can get that code for HelloFresh, 60% off and free shipping. So you already know what it is. Again, like I said, this free agency so far has been going crazy. Darius Slay staying with the Eagles. So all you Eagles fans, staying with the Eagles, man. June guy, your guy's staying, bro. All you Raiders fans, Jimmy G's coming, and Jacoby Myers. They both reached deals this past week with the Raiders. Well, actually, let me stop lying. The Patriots traded Jacoby Myers. Thank you very much. Shit, the Patriots have actually been making some moves. They signed former Dolphins tight end Mike Gesicki as well. So they're trying to put some more weapons around Mac Jones. And I think that's going to be pretty good for him. Mac Jones needs some weapons. I think they have pretty good draft picks this season as well, or this year in the draft. So I think they're going to do pretty good as far as being a contender. And I just think that if Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft keep their faith in Mac Jones and just build around him, they'll do awesome. You know what I mean? They'll turn it around and they'll do really, really good. So I feel like if the pieces are put in place for Mac Jones, look, this thing. You feel me? The Cowboys released Zeke. Yes, get him out of here. And the Houston Texans might be the landing spot for him, from what I'm seeing and reading in all these different news. Yep, I damn sure did. Creedy Williams is signed. Y'all actually did pretty good. So y'all doing pretty good so far for the Eagles. You know what I mean? I'm tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers, but what do you guys think about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing? You think that trade's going to eventually happen? He's going to end up with the Jets? Or you think that the Packers are going to stalemate him and try and keep him one more season? I mean, they clearly both of them want to go. They want a divorce. That's clear. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Aaron Rodgers is going to stay with the Packers, or is he really going to? The Packers is really going to get a deal done to get him over there to New York? What are we thinking? Bro, I was what? Bro, what? I felt like DJ Moore. Bro, I felt like DJ Moore. Like, dude, what? Just for one pick, just for the number one draft pick, you gave up all of that. 2 first rounders, 2 second rounders, and DJ Moore. What? What the fuck is the Panthers thinking? I'm just saying, like, what are they thinking? I just don't think that you should have put all your future into one pick. You gave away your best receiver and your future for one pick right now. Sometimes these teams just do weird shit, and it makes no sense to me, because I wouldn't have gave up all of that for the number one draft pick. You know how quickly Chicago was like, all right, cool, we'll take it. You giving us a wide receiver to give Justin Fields a target now, a real target, and you're giving us 4 draft picks, and 2 of them are in the first round this year. Let's go. Bro, I'll be shocked too. Let's keep it 100. I'll be super shocked if Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers are together next year. or this season. I will be shocked as hell. If he does not leave, that would fuck my head up. I'm pretty sure that'll fuck anybody's head up. And I don't know. I don't know. Zeke could land in Houston. I mean, they do need a veteran back. They need something. I mean, he's still somewhat productive. He's just not what he used to be. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel we needed to get rid of him and go after a running back in the draft. We already got Tony Pollard. We just need a power runner now. Go get one of these power runners coming out the draft and go from there. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Zeke is done. To be honest, I just feel like Zeke's done. And that's just my personal opinion. You know, running backs don't really last long in the league like that, especially if they don't take care of their body. You know what I mean? Injuries have plagued him. And I just feel like his career is coming to that point where he's about out the door. You know what I mean? Because you notice if a running back stays with one team majority of their career, and then at like the end of the career or towards the end of their career, they get traded or they get released or cut or whatever by the team that they've been with for so many years or their whole career, and that's when the spiraling effect of no longer being productive or effective on a team comes into play. Exactly. Zeke's DeMarco Murray 2.0. But I think if he does have one of those comeback seasons, like, oh, y'all shouldn't have traded me or y'all shouldn't have cut me type shit, and he comes back and he has an explosive season next year or this season and he, goes ham, great. It's not going to happen 2 seasons in a row. I just don't believe that. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why is because they need to rebuild their team too. They fucked up. You didn't put a good quarterback in there. Ryan Tannehill wasn't the answer. You know what I'm saying? And for them willing to trade Derrick Henry, they're trying to rebuild their team. If they're willing to trade Derrick Henry and he's the horse of the team, like he's the horse, he's the engine, he's what keeps that fucking team going on offense. You know what I'm saying? If they're willing to give him up and trade him, then obviously they're looking at rebuilding the team or going in a different direction to where it's not all on him as far as the offense is concerned. And it might be, honestly, a good thing for Derrick Henry. Put him in an offense where he doesn't have to carry the load so much. Right now, he's in an offense where he's carrying 90% of the load. His career is going from being able to be in the league 5 to 10 years to 5 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they did. Letting A.J. Brown go, it was like, okay, now the team's just falling apart. You know what I'm saying? RT didn't have nobody to throw to. Your defense is lackluster. I mean, let's keep it real. He's not what everyone, or the Titans aren't what everyone expected them to be. And with them letting A.J. Brown go, it just made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's way too much money, and y'all might have to restructure some contracts just like we did, just to get the team where y'all want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to look out for as well, because I've noticed a lot of restructuring going on. Like Dallas has restructured Dak's contract, Zach Martin's contract, DeMarcus Lawrence's contract, and freed up a lot of cap space. You know what I'm saying? We re-signed Donovan Wilson. We got Stephen Gilmore. What do y'all think about that Stephen Gilmore trade? Ooh, we them boys. We them boys. I'm just saying, our defense is going to be kind of tight next year if Trayvon Diggs starts playing better. I don't give a fuck what no one says. He needs to get better at one-on-one situations. Sorry. I am a diehard Cowboy fan, and I will tell it like it T.I. is. That boy needs to get better at one-on-one play, period. He gets beat way too much. I don't care. He gets beat way too much. You understand what I'm saying? And for you to claim to be one of the best corners in the league right now, if you're getting beat one-on-one like that, you ain't the best. The best is shutting that shit down. Every time. You know what I'm saying? You say he's gonna be okay. Why just okay? Because he's not on. Just because he's not on the Eagles, he's only gonna be okay because he's not on the Eagles. Let's keep it real. I'm not going to diss on nobody's team. I'm not here to diss on nobody's team or nothing like that. I'm not here to be no fan of my just my team and be biased to everybody else. Nothing like that. The Eagles might go back to the Super Bowl next year. You can keep that 100. Y'all were screwed out of the Super Bowl this year, but that's a discussion for another day. And that's exactly what hurts his ass. He gets beat, or he jumps the route, or he sits here and he tries to guess what the quarterback's going to do, and he's not paying attention to the damn receiver, and he gets beat. Smoked. Of course you're going to say the Cowboys are trash because you hate the state you live in. Everybody hates the Cowboys, and it's okay. I'm all right with that. I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, guess what? When we do make some noise and go back or make a push for a Super Bowl run and it's legit, I'm not going to sit here and talk shit. I'm going to just be like, told y'all we was eventually coming back. Told y'all. But no, for real, I just think that the free agency so far has been crazy. You know what I'm saying? These different, like, Gardner Minshew really gets a deal? Really? Okay. Darren Waller going to the Giants, that was big for me. I ain't gonna lie, that was big for me. Hold on. Dallas don't have to deflate. That was you're thinking of Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, bro. We ain't never did no shit like that. We brought cocaine in the locker room. That's what Jerry did. He put cocaine in the locker room. That's what he did. Jerry Jones put cocaine in the locker room. And that's why Dallas was so damn good in the 90s. I'm going to keep it 100. Michael Irvin. Coked out. Emmitt Smith. Coked out. Troy Aikman. Coked out. Daryl Johnson. Big Moose. Coked out. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Jerry Jones brought the cocaine to the locker room. So let's just keep it real. Bro, Dak should have got. Man, look. Y'all know me. I'm a diehard. Dak shouldn't have got paid all that fucking money in the fucking first place. Because if you ain't getting us to no NFC championship and at least contending for something, what the fuck you getting paid all this money for? Let's keep it fucking real. What are you getting paid all this fucking money for? I'm just saying. What the fuck are you getting paid all this fucking money for? To do what? To lose? To throw as many interceptions in a season as Derek Carr, and he played a full fucking season and you didn't? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's fucking ass. And then you sit here in these press conferences, oh yeah, that's on me, but I was just trying to make plays and I was just trying to put in windows that I shouldn't have did and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, if you know this and you sit here after a game and you talk about that and you bring out those mistakes that you made and you, oh, that's on me, and you take credit for it or whatever the case. Don't go out there the next fucking game and do it again. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna go out there the next game and fucking do it again. Or you go out there the next game, don't do it, and then the very next game, you do it. That was our playoffs. Yeah, a fucked up game to end the season. He comes back the very next game for the wild card and destroys Tom Brady and the Bucks. And then the very next game, you go back to doing what you was doing, fucking up in the seat. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Jalen Hurts is a baller. Jalen Hurts is a baller. He proved that last year. He proved that the year before. He just proved it even more last year. And I give him that. He's a beast. He's definitely a beast. But y'all losing Miles Sanders, whew, that's going to hurt. I'll tell you that right now. That's going to hurt. Especially if y'all don't get a good running back to replace him. That's going to hurt. I'm just saying, because Miles Sanders put a lot of yards on the ground for y'all. He made it easy for Jalen Hurts to do a lot. He made it easy. The receivers made it easy. The offensive line made it easy. Like, nobody can sit here and put everything on, oh, Jalen Hurts is the man. He carried that team, because he did not. That shit was done collectively, so. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. They paid Carson Wentz for nothing. You paid Carson Wentz all that money for nothing. And this is why I be feeling like all these quarterbacks sitting here asking for all this fucking money. If you ain't got a conference championship game at least played, or a conference championship game win, and you done made it to the Super Bowl, you don't need to be asking for shit. You need to be offered what you need to accept what the fuck you're offered. Because at the end of the day, to sit here and, like in Dak Prescott's case, you asking for all this fucking money, but what have you produced? What have you done? You got us to the divisional round. That's it. You ain't got us past the fucking divisional round. You feel what I'm saying? So, what the fuck are we paying you all this money for? It just makes no fucking sense to me. It makes no fucking sense to me. Like, we're paying you all this fucking money for you to be ass. And make excuses on why you didn't win the big games. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking saying. Like I said, there's a lot. Let me see. Jacoby Myers going to the Raiders. 3-year deal. $33 million. And they won't show me nothing else. There we go. I don't know. Yo, that's who I want the Cowboys to draft. Bijan Robinson. I ain't even gonna lie. So look, all right, quarterbacks. Derek Carr went to the Saints. Jimmy Garoppolo to the Raiders. Taylor Heineke to the Falcons. Andy Dalton to the Panthers. Jared Stidham, who was with the Raiders, got sent over to Denver. Jacoby Brissett is with Washington. Mike White is with Miami. Case Keenum is in Houston. Sam Darnold went to San Francisco. Baker Mayfield went to Tampa Bay. And Nick Mullins is in Minnesota. Sheesh. Those are all your quarterbacks. And that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of quarterbacks that just got signed or picked up or traded for. So there's going to be a lot of different looking teams next year. I can't even lie to you. It's going to be a lot of different looking teams. Y'all do get to keep Bradbury, though, June. Y'all do get to keep Bradbury. Bro, I'm not sleeping on David Carr. David Carr just needed a team. David Carr just needed an offense. Period. The Raiders wasn't giving him what he needed. Even when you put Devontae Adams up there, y'all ain't got no fucking offensive line. So how is you expecting a quarterback to do anything? That's what trips me out with fucking Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith sits here and he talks so much shit about players not winning a pro or a playoff game and this, that, and that. Listen, you take your ass out there and play the goddamn quarterback position. Take your ass out there and play quarterback, nigga. You throw to a receiver that ain't catching the fucking ball. You carry the team on your goddamn back. What you gonna do? Throw the ball, run down the fucking field and catch it? As the quarterback, he's supposed to carry the whole fucking team. He's supposed to do everything as a quarterback. Come on, man. That makes no fucking sense. That's what irritates me when Stephen A. be saying that shit. I hope to get his ass on this show and debate with his ass because I'll win. I'll fucking win. Because that don't make no sense. You putting all this shit, you putting all the pressure and all this shit on these quarterbacks. Oh, they didn't win a playoff game. He hasn't done this. He hasn't done that. How the fuck can you win the playoff game by yourself as the quarterback? You supposed to run the ball every time? You supposed to throw the motherfucker up in the air and run down the field, catch it yourself? It's not possible, man. So when he says that shit, like, I don't put no blame on Derek Carr. Not all of it. Yeah, there's been games where he could have made better decisions and things of that nature. But to sit here and put the non-success of the Raiders in the last few seasons since he's been there all on him, or want to point out that he ain't won a fucking playoff game. How can you win a playoff game with no team? And in last season's case, or the season before, how the fuck can you win a playoff game and you barely got a coach? Let alone a team. You barely got a damn coach. So, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bruh. It's just, it's like, come on, dude. That's stupid as fuck for you to sit here and say that shit. Like, let's keep it fucking real. Let's keep it fucking real. Because, I don't know, man. Just, there's a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL who have made it to the playoffs and ain't won a playoff game because they didn't have no fucking team. They ain't have no weapons to throw to. They ain't have no good running back to turn around and hand the ball off to. They ain't have no good offensive line to fucking protect them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on now. You can't sit here and put everything on the quarterback. Them not winning a playoff game ain't always on them. So I wish Stephen A. bring his ass to this show. Tell Stephen A. bring his ace. Come bring his ass on the gridiron and we'll talk. We'll debate for real. Now prove his ass wrong. Shut his ass down. Shut his ass down. With the blasphemous bullshit he be saying. Just blasphemy. Exactly. You cannot be a good quarterback in the NFL or any league. Doesn't matter. You can't be no good quarterback if you ain't got no wide receiver. Period. Period. I don't give a fuck. Look at Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins went apeshit last season. Did he not? But look who the fuck he had to throw to. Look who he had to throw to. Justin Jefferson right now is one of the best wide receivers in the league. Kirk Cousins had all that success because he had a target. Geno Smith revived his career this past season, because he had targets to throw to. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you have those weapons and you have pieces in the puzzle to help, you can succeed. If you don't, you ain't going to succeed. You only going to get as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only going to get so far if you don't have no fucking weapons. Period. And you can sit here and say, oh, well, you can make your team better. I can't make this nigga catch the ball. All I can do is throw it in a perfect position for him. Put it where it's supposed to be. If that motherfucker don't catch the ball, how is that on me as the quarterback? Let's be real. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, every quarterback needs a wide receiver. Every quarterback needs a good lineman, especially a center. Period. If you ain't got those pieces in place for your quarterback, no success. Sorry. No fucking success. It's not happening, man. It's not. It's not fucking happening. So, and you're right. Kirk Cousins is still ass. And so is Daniel Jones, but he just got a fucking 4-year, 160 million fucking dollars. Daniel bum-ass Jones. He's ass. But he has a head coach and a running back. And he has a wide receiver. And now he got Darren Waller as a tight end. So they're putting pieces, like Brian Daboll is a damn good coach, and he's putting pieces in play for Daniel Jones to be successful. If Daniel Jones is not successful with the pieces that they're putting in play for him to utilize to be successful, then his ass is about to get the fuck out. That's what's going to happen to him. If everything that the Giants are doing to put him in a position to be successful backfires on their ass, it ain't them. It's him. Let's just keep it 100. So, and it baffled me that you pay Daniel Jones all this money and then franchise tag Saquon, when you didn't have to sit here and throw a bunch of money to Saquon because he knows he's a running back. He knows his years ain't the best. You ain't gonna have 10, 20 years on no fucking running back. It's not happening. Sorry, it's not happening. They get hit too much. So, you know what? Extend his contract 3 years. Franchise tag Daniel Jones. Make him prove that he could do that shit again. I don't believe in Jones either. And that's why I say they need to make him prove that he could do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Make him prove that what he did this season wasn't just because of the system he's in. If y'all feel he's an ascending quarterback, make him prove that shit. You should have franchise tagged his ass for a year. Exclusive. And then, because ain't nobody going to put no fucking offer on the table for that, man. The fuck? After one season of okay, you did okay this season. You still threw 15 touchdowns only. And there's 17 games. You didn't even throw a touchdown a game. Come on now. Yeah, he didn't throw a bunch of interceptions, but again, when you're put in a position to succeed and you do what you have to do in that position to succeed, you do your part, you ain't got shit to worry about. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, Brian Daboll and the Giants put Daniel Jones in the position to succeed this year. And he did a mediocre job even at that. Again, 15 touchdown passes in their 17 games. You was turning around handing that ball off a lot. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're going to stay with a close eye on this off season for the NFL this year, because a lot of things are happening. There's going to be there's big changes that's been going on already with different teams. So a lot of these teams are going to be looking new. Like Juju Smith-Schuster just went to the goddamn Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of these teams are going to look different than what they did. Look, Juju Smith-Schuster went to the Chiefs, got him a Super Bowl ring. Now he's going to the Patriots. He got him a ring already. He's out. He's cool. They are, bro, and they have every right to be mad. Just like a lot of us Dallas fans was mad as fuck when Dak got his goddamn money and didn't prove shit. You know what I mean? I'm happy they restructured his fucking contract. You needed it, bruh. Fuck out of here. Because that shit was ass, bruh. That shit was ass. Period. Like, Daniel Jones is a bum, 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 bum. I'm just saying, bro. He's ass, dog. And I don't know, man. No. In my opinion, Dak is not a top 5 QB. Maybe a top 10, but he hasn't proved to me that he's a top 5 QB. I don't give a fuck. 14 interceptions in 8 games, I believe. Something like that. It wasn't like no full season. You threw 14 interceptions tied with Derek Carr, and he played a full season. Like, stop. He's damn sure not no top 5 QB, bro. I appreciate your hit. Thank you, man. But yeah, he's damn sure not no top 5 QB, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe top 10. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from a diehard Cowboy fan. This nigga's maybe a top 10 quarterback. Because he don't play like no top 5 at all. He don't play like no fucking top 5, bro. I'm sorry. He does not play like no fucking top 5. Dak's not a top 5. I'm sorry. To all the Cowboy fans out there, I am a Cowboy fan, as y'all see. I am diehard. Dak is not a top 5 quarterback right now. He's not playing like one. He's not showing no leadership like one. He's not doing shit. Period. And this is coming from a fucking diehard Cowboys fan. He needs to prove that he can get us to a Super Bowl. Fuck just getting us to an NFC championship. You need to get us to an NFC championship, win that bitch, and get us to a Super Bowl. Then we can talk about that man being a top 5 quarterback. Until then, his ass gonna stay in maybe the top 10 or the top 20. I ain't even gonna give him top 15. Top 20, nigga, because you ain't proving shit to me. Fuck that. Shit. I mean, it did. Then again, it didn't. Because if you ain't catch COVID, you ain't got no motherfucking reason to sit here and use COVID as an excuse. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and it's horrible. You've been in the league all this year. Like, his first season was better than any other season, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They can't get us past the division round. Him or Romo has not got us past the division round, bro. And it's pathetic. And for him to get paid all that fucking money, it's pathetic. Now, you should tell your friend to come check out the show. I'd love to talk with him as a Cowboy fan. I'd love to debate with him on why I feel the Cowboys aren't where they need to be with Dak. Or why Dak ain't no goddamn top 5 quarterback. Period. So, we're just going to leave it at that right there. Yes. But, like I said, I just don't feel that Dak is a top 5 quarterback. And he's not even a top 10 like that. And I'm going to keep going on it. And I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan, so that's just what it is. You feel me? So, yeah. But I do think that if we get the right pieces, if we get D-Hop, then I feel we might have a chance. If we get D-Hop, we might have a chance to actually make an NFC championship push. I just feel CeeDee Lamb on one side, DeAndre Hopkins on the other. We need a tight end. And because we just lost Dalton Schultz. So if we get D-Hop and get us a good power runner, because don't get me wrong, Malik Davis is good, but he's no Zeke or Tony Pollard. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he might change my mind this season or whatever the case. He might do some old crazy off-the-wall ass shit and blow my fucking mind this season. But I just feel like we need a power runner to really complete our offense. Get us a power runner. Get us some good backup O-linemen. Good backup O-linemen. And, get our depth. Get our bench up there. Like, we need some depth in our bench. You know what I'm saying? Oh, word up. Word up. Appreciate it. Definitely have them come through, man. Because I'd love to debate with them. That would be awesome. That's the point of this. That's the point of this show. We can talk football, debate, have some fun. You know what I mean? Get point of views from everybody who, pops in. Things to that nature is what this show is all about. That's why I'm doing the Gridiron. That's what this show is for. To allow us football heads to sit here and just talk nothing but football. No matter what league it is. No matter if it's professional or college. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. Football all the time. But I just feel like he needs to prove a lot more to be considered a top 5 for me. That's all I can say. He needs to put in a lot more work and get a lot more wins under his belt in the playoffs. Get us to the Super Bowl, then I could say he a top 5. Even if he don't win it, get us to the Super Bowl and make it a competitive fucking game. Play your fucking ass off. Play your heart out. Then I could call you a top 5 quarterback. Till then, top 20 at best. Sorry. Now on to other news. We're going to get into the XFL, but give me 1 second. I need to use the restroom, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, we back. My bad, y'all. I had to use the restroom right quick. But now, for other news, let's get into some XFL. Trying to get my Vince McMahon on. Welcome to the XFL. No, but let's get into some XFL talk, man. I can't lie. I cannot fucking lie, bro. The XFL season so far has been good. And despite what anybody has to say, the play has been sloppy because they had a 5-week training camp. Let me tell you guys something. You already know. Hit, you my nigga. You be on it.
Light up
Roll up if you got to. It's
Light up
420 somewhere, and it's 420 somewhere, and it's time to smoke. Hey, let's get high, y'all. Let's talk some fucking football. Let's talk some XFL. Now, for all you fucking XFL haters out there, oh, the game's been sloppy, blah, blah, blah. Give an NFL team 5 fucking weeks of training camp. Give an NFL team 5 weeks of training camp. Give an expansion team 5 weeks of fucking training camp. And have them start the regular season. Not no preseason. The regular season. You feel me? And see how clean their gameplay is going to be. I don't give a fuck who you are. NFL, XFL, USFL, NCAA, it don't matter what level. If you have 4, 5, 6 weeks of training camp to gel with your players that you're just now meeting and shit like that and get down the offense and haul, you think it's going to happen? I don't give a fuck what level you're on. It's not happening in middle school, high school, college, NFL. It's not happening on any level of football, bro. It's the same with basketball. It's the same with any sport. If you don't have enough time to practice and gel with your teammates, you're right. Then it's going to be sloppy play. Like I said, it doesn't matter what sport it is. Hockey, baseball, football, basketball, soccer. It does not matter. Football. It does not matter. It does not matter. If you ain't got no time to gel with your team, it's going to look like this. Bro, and it's the truth. That's why the XFL got the play clock rules the way they do. Just the clock rules itself. You feel me? The clock continues to run until the last 2 minutes of the half. So in the first quarter, that motherfucker running. Unless play goes out of bounds, I believe, or an incomplete pass. You feel me? Secondly, their kickoff situation is dope as fuck. Okay? See? Y'all made it to the championship and y'all ain't never played with each other. So y'all had a y'all had a training camp within the season. Whether it's flag football or not. Y'all had a training camp within the season. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for the XFL this season. They had a draft late. And look, even with that, look at what's going on, though. We still getting good football, y'all. A.J. McCarron is lighting it the fuck up. Ben DiNucci. Big Gucci DiNucci. My man's in the race for the league MVP right now. This man got like 1,000 yards passing already. Stop it. Stop it. You feel me? Stop it. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm trying to find. Because I want to explain the rules again. Because I want y'all to know that the rules in the XFL are different. My man June guy almost got a ring. You feel me? My nigga almost got a ring. All right, so look. We're going to go over we're going to go over the rules in the XFL. You feel me? All right, so they got a 35-second play clock. They doing overtime kind of like college. You know what I'm saying? 3 overtime scoring rounds per team. 3 timeouts per half. And only 1 challenge per game. And you have to have a timeout. So, with that, like with their challenges, You can challenge anything. If you see that there was a call that should have been made but wasn't, you can challenge that as long as you got a timeout. But just know that's your only challenge for the entire game. So make that shit count. You know what I'm saying? You said your team, what's going on, Blue? You said your team just stole Eric Kendricks. Word up. Now, also in the XFL, this is one of the rule changes I really, really like. In the fourth quarter, if you're down or the game is tied, and you just score, like let's say you just score a touchdown and convert, and then you decide to either do an onside kick or 4th and 15, make it keep it. So, with that, it gives us more excitement at the end of the game. You feel me? Because I like the fact that a team can go for it on 4th and 15 instead of motherfucking having to kick a regular fucking kick. Or they can decide to do an onside. We have not seen an onside kick attempt yet in the XFL this season. But we have seen some 4th and 15s. And Houston just converted a 4th and 15 the other night, Thursday night, against Seattle. We're actually going to go over that game. And AJ McCarron and the Battlehawks actually were the first team to complete a 4th and 15 this season. So the fun of the XFL shows with these different changes. You feel me? Now, this is how the extra points work in the XFL. There's no kick point after try. There's no kick. You either go for a 1-point conversion at the 2, a 3 or 2-point conversion at the 5, or a 3-point conversion at the 10. So you could be down by 9 points, score a touchdown, score a 3-point conversion, and now the game's tied just like that. Bro, the XFL has been so entertaining this year so far. It picked up right where it left off in 2020. Because if COVID wouldn't have shut down the league in 2020, this would be like the fourth year in a row. Let's keep it 100. And the XFL probably would have expanded already. But I'm glad everything worked out the way it did and happened the way it happened, because now we have better owners. Keep it 100. Blue, man, how you doing, bro? Appreciate you pulling up, Blue. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, now look. On those conversion attempts, too, if there's an interception or, let's say, a fumble, and they recover it and run it back, they get that a number of points. So if it's a 3-point conversion and they get a turnover and go score, they get the 3 points instead. I love that. I love it. The XFL has, like I said, they have a 35-second play clock now, which starts immediately following the next play. The clock will start following incomplete passes and out of bounds prior to the 2-minute warning of each half. So, even on incomplete passes and out of bounds plays, the clock continues to run. Why wouldn't you want the 4th and 15 rule? That makes the game more entertaining. You don't think that makes the game more entertaining, June? Instead of a team having to kick an onside kick, they can go for it on 4th and 15. You feel me? Why wouldn't you like that? I really want to know. Why wouldn't you want the NFL to adopt that? Shit, how do you feel about the kickoff? The teams stand 5 yards apart. The kicker's 20 yards back. And then how they do it is the teams can't move until the returner catches the ball. on the kickoffs. You feel me? Like, the XFL has way more kick returns than the NFL. Because if you kick the ball into the end zone, this is on a punt too. If you kick the ball into the end zone, the opposing team gets the ball at your 45. So they start the ball off. They start their drive off in the opponent's territory off the rip. So it encourages kickers to kick the ball to the player instead of a touchback. So we can see punt returns and kick returns. I love it. Hold on, you said you wouldn't want you would want the 4th and 15, or you wouldn't? Because I just think that it will be entertaining for the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? I just think it will be entertaining. Yep. Now, also, what do y'all think about the double forward pass? Oh, you would? Okay. Okay. So you would. Word up. All right, now look, how y'all feel about the double pass? If a team completes a forward pass behind the line of scrimmage, the team may throw a second forward pass as long as the ball has not crossed the line of scrimmage. Once the ball has passed the line of scrimmage, no forward pass are permitted. The first pass may fall incomplete rather than becoming a fumbled lateral. What do y'all think about that? I kind of like that too. I ain't even gonna lie. I like the double pass. They had Houston actually scored a double pass touchdown last week. What you think about that? Because, like I said, some of these rule changes in the XFL, the NFL and the XFL signed an agreement for the XFL or for the NFL to basically watch the entire season and see how these different rule changes work, and if they're beneficial to gameplay, they're beneficial to the fan, they're beneficial to the audience in general, then some of these rule changes the NFL are going to adopt. It's a given. It's already in contract. It's already in writing. So the XFL and the NFL are doing a experiment, I guess you can say. Like, the only way we got sky cams in the NFL was from the XFL. Oh, you like the double pass? I do, bro. I love the fucking double pass. I love that shit. That's why I say the XFL rule changes gives you exactly, it opens up a lot of new plays. It gives you more fun. It gives you more fun with the game. Like, it gives us more fun plays. It gives us more fun games because now teams are going to start experimenting with shit and trying different shit and making us really want to watch. The only problem that the XFL is having right now is their advertising. It's like, advertise on local TV channels. You know what I'm saying? Advertise more. Throw some fucking XFL commercials on local cable networks, local TV channels, so that people can see that shit, especially in the market areas that have a team. Period. But I don't know, man. I just feel like that's one of the only thing that's killing our league right now is the attendance, and the advertising isn't the greatest. But shit, St. Louis just sold out the Battle Dome. They sold it 38,300 something people, bro. I think it was like 38,318. Sold that motherfucker out. And now they just opened up the upper deck. Bro, they can fit 40,000 in that motherfucker. Over 40,000 in that motherfucker now. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And I'm hoping, if everything does go right today, I'm going to try and go to the XFL game. I'm going to try to go to the Vegas Vipers game. You know, Fan Gang. Let's go, Fan Gang. And if I am able to, I am going to stream live from the game. I'm going to try to actually get some interviews with some players and coaches if possible. So if I'm able to, I will let y'all know for sure. In Discord as well on my socials, I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something I'm trying to get into as well, is becoming a XFL reporter or analyst. Like, I want to be a part of the broadcast team or I'll be a sideline reporter, like destroying the YouTube content creator who does the one-on-ones and shit and goes around and does all that. The Rock actually asked that man to be in the XFL, bro. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely trying to make some moves. So if I am able to go to the game today, or even the next week's game, because it's another home game next week, if I'm able to go to either one of these next two home games, I will definitely be letting y'all know, and we will be going live from the game, dog. From the game. But yeah, those are just some of the rule changes. Like overtime. Overtime consists of alternating attempts from opponent's 5-yard line. 3 attempts per team, 2 points per score, or until a winner is decided. So it's like college's overtime rules. And then Dean Blandino is the nigga who runs the whole officiating shit. Like, he sits there and he watches the play review and all that shit from the hub center, from the command center, and he watch all the replays. We actually get to hear the refs' conversations and shit like that. We get to hear the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator give the calls to the players. Like, they really opened up the XFL to the fans, to us, the viewers and shit. So it's really, really engaging when it comes to the fans as well. Like, they really care about how we feel about the league and what we think about the league and what we want from the league. And that's awesome. Like, that is one of the dopest things in the world to me, because this is what we've needed, man. This is what we needed. And I can't lie, I'm definitely feeling good about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good about the future of the XFL for sure, because I feel like the XFL has the potential to grow. And if you guys go and watch my expansion video, the XFL expansion video I did for my new video series, XFL Now, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You'll see exactly what I'm talking about on how the XFL can grow within themselves and be successful. You feel me? Even though it's not looking the greatest this year, I think an expansion, even if it's just a 12 teams right now, an expansion might be what the XFL needs to successfully run in the future. Because we may need teams in different markets just for the fan base to grow up and the attendance to grow and the audience, the viewing audience to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers are down from 2020. I'm going to keep it 100. But if people like myself and others who are rooting for the XFL this season continue. What's going on, Killer? Welcome in, bro. How you doing this morning? But if people continue to root for the XFL and push for the XFL and continue to watch the XFL, it could last. It could stay afloat and have a future. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of just advertising correctly, putting teams in the right market. Like, I really think they should put a team in San Diego since the NFL took the Chargers away. I really think they should put a team in either Minnesota or Wisconsin, like Milwaukee, instead of not Green Bay, but Milwaukee. Put a team back in Chicago. Put a team back in New York and New Jersey. Put a team in the Carolinas. Put a team in Atlanta. Like, there's so many different markets that they can attack. They don't need no more teams in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Get a team in Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, spread out the XFL to where it's touching different markets across the United States. And fans that, like, so many fans in Boise, Idaho want a professional football team. Whether it's an NFL team, an XFL team, a USFL team, they want a professional football team. The NFL keeps looking at Boise. They're like, oh, yeah, it's cool. They look good. It looks like a good market area, but they haven't considered. You know what I'm saying? Hey, word up, man. Yeah, I know we're in the playoffs. Kill, I got a lot going on, man. I've had some legal shit that I'm having to take care of, bro. So I haven't been on the video game at all. If you notice, I haven't streamed any video game streams, and I haven't been on the game, literally. I've not turned my PlayStation on. at all in like a week. So I just been really focused on a lot that's going on in my life right now. So I just there's just a lot going on. So I'll keep you up to date. What's good, Clips? What's good, Clips? Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. Yeah, we know. It hasn't been confirmed yet. Like, ain't no deal went down yet, so we can't say he's officially a Jet yet at all. So, I don't know. I just think that I think that it's gonna be a lot that comes with that. But back to this XFL. Okay, so within the rules as well, like I like how they do the instant replay because Dean Blandino will stop everything and check out the play, see what is being called or whatever the case, and make the right call for the most part. There have been some times where he ain't made good calls this season, or I've watched it. I ain't missed a game. I have not missed the XFL game. What's going on, Clips? I know he does this every season. He does this every fucking season. But what do y'all think about Ben DiNucci right now, bro? Let me keep it 100. Let me go to this man's stats, okay? Look, and last night was, I think, the first time this season that we got an XFL score that was similar to an NFL score. 21-14 was the final score on Thursday for the Houston Roughnecks Seattle Sea Dragons game. And I ain't gonna lie, that game, the crowd was not there. Like, it's so late. That's the problem. I think it was just too late of a game. And the crowd just didn't show up. Like, there was not a lot of people in them stands like it was for the first home game. Like, that first home game, it was packed. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of fans in that bitch. But this time around, it was like, whoa. It was like, whoa, the hell? Where everybody at? You know what I'm saying? But it was a good game. Now, ooh, Gucci DiNucci, Big Ben. This man had three interceptions. Jeez. 3 interceptions, y'all. But he was 17-32, 209 yards. You know what I'm saying? He had 33 yards on the ground, scored a touchdown in the air, scored a touchdown with his feet. Ja'Cory Pearson, Jay Peasy. You feel me? He had 5 receptions for 82 yards. You said put up some highlights on it? On what? The XFL game? Because I could throw some shorts up from the game. I got you. But, man, it was a good game. It was crazy because Houston's the number one team as far as offense and defense. You know what I mean? And honestly, Seattle came to play Thursday night. Seattle came to play. Their defense was going crazy. They shut down Houston the whole first half and majority of the second half. Houston didn't really get going until into the third, you know what I'm saying, start of the fourth quarter. Like, Houston really didn't get going until then. And, man, even though Brandon Silver struggled, it wasn't all on him. You know what I mean? It was the defense just doing their job. He got sacked a couple times. You got a sack fumble once. They blocked 2 punts. Seattle's special teams, the Sea Dragon special teams went nuts. They went fucking bonkers. 2 blocked punts, both leading the scores. But again, Houston's defense was on point as well because Ben DiNucci threw 3 interceptions and then fumbled. He had 4 turnovers on his own. Like, that's the only thing that's been plaguing Ben DiNucci all season long. And that's what stopped Seattle from having a better record right now. I'm going to keep it 100. Two of those losses, well, their only two losses could have been wins. Honestly, they should be 5-0 right now, in my opinion. Because the way this offense has been playing, they're the most high-powered offense as far as throwing the ball up and getting it downfield. You said the Sea Dolphins. Yeah, the Sea Dragons got Josh Gordon. And, man, Josh Gordon ain't really been that effective, bro. I'm going to keep it 100. Look, Josh Gordon, and it's sad to say this, but Josh Gordon had 2 receptions for 15 yards in that game. Bro, he played so bad in that game that Ben DiNucci was screaming for him to get benched. Real shit. The last interception that Ben DiNucci threw in that game was on Josh Gordon. Ran the wrong damn route. But there was a couple throws in that game as well that DiNucci could have did better on. He had a lot of missed opportunities on him. You know what I mean? He threw a couple, more than a couple passes where, it was like, bro, what the hell is this? What are you doing? Don't blame it on your receivers. But it's just that's the thing that's been plaguing him all year. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's stopping him from being the outright leader in the MVP race for the league this year. Because the way he's been playing, man, look, Ben DiNucci right now has 1,300 yards passing. He got 1,328 yards passing already, leading the XFL. Period. Brandon Silvers is right behind him, though, with 1,189 yards. You know what I'm saying? So you got two of the top quarterbacks in the XFL league playing each other Thursday night, and it was a hell of a game. Defenses showed up. That's why it was only 21-14 at the end of the day. But the defenses showed up, especially Seattle's defense, against a high-powered offense like Houston. I mean, Kirkland went down, and I think that's another thing that hurt him or hurt Houston this game. Kirkland going down, their number one receiver, Brandon Silver's number one target, goes down in the very beginning of the game. Like, he made a spectacular catch at the beginning of the game, and that one catch he made, he got hurt, and he didn't go back in the game. As soon as he got off the field after that play, he went right into the medical tent, right into the locker room, showered, came back in street clothes. So from that point on, it was looking downhill for Houston. But they made a little comeback at the end of the game, of course. It was crazy. Like I said, they converted on the 4th and 15. They scored a touchdown. They missed a conversion, but they converted on the 4th and 15 and just kept driving. And penalties really plagued them too. You know, they scored a couple they scored at least one touchdown that got called back for a penalty. You know, and it was like every time they were getting in a scoring position, penalties pushed them back. Penalties pushed them back. So it was just like, damn. Every time they were getting ready to make it a game and really make it a competitive game, the penalties just ate them up. So, you know, it's just those type of mistakes that teams are still working through. And even the NFL do it. You know what I mean? We sit here and we watch these games in the NFL and we see the same mistakes that's happening in the XFL. So when people talk shit and say, oh, well, it's the XFL, everything's going to be sloppy and stuff. Bro, honestly, the same shit that be happening in the XFL happens in the NFL. Sloppy gameplay, quarterbacks throwing a bunch of interceptions, penalties on teams, mad penalties plaguing them the whole game, being the reason that they losing or whatever the case, or that they can't get over that hump in the game to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say when people talk that shit, it's like, why? What's going on that's different from the NFL? We see the same shit in the NFL. Oh, but because it's the NFL, it's different? Oh, because it's the NFL, it's okay for teams to have 20 fucking penalties, 10, 15 penalties against them? It's okay for the NFL? Like, come on now. This is why I'm rooting for the XFL so much, because I believe in the XFL, and I believe that it's going to make a good return this season, and next season we're going to have an even better season. And it's just going to continue to grow. So I'm actually excited. That's why I'm pushing for it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's gonna be the future of the spring football leagues. I think the XFL is gonna be the company that in the league that stands out and rises to all the challenges, and I think they're going to succeed over all the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. How you feel? You feel me? Who's ready for this beer snake? The beer snake's back, baby. I love the beer snake. I ain't gonna lie. The beer snake is fucking dope. Okay, because the beer snake was brought out back in 2020, right? The DC Defenders fans would take their empty beer cups and just start stacking them, and they made a long ass fucking snake. And bro, it's just become something epic. You know what I mean? But the beer snake's back today, and bro, we got Jordan Ta'amu and De'Aaron King, the quarterback duo over in DC, taking on three-time national champion with the Alabama Crimson Tide, A.J. McCarron, and the St. Louis Battlehawks. Look, St. Louis is 3-1 right now. Seattle is hoping for a loss today, which will put them in a tie for second place in the North. So if DC shows up and St. Louis doesn't, we might be looking at a two-way tie in the North for second place. But St. Louis is at home, and them fans, right now I got to say St. Louis and DC have the best fans in the league right now. They go fucking nuts. San Antonio does too, and Houston as well. Arlington, I mean, they're damn near the whole league. You know what I'm saying? The fans are going crazy, but for St. Louis to have a football team back, they're going nuts. I appreciate you, June Guy. Can I get another shout out for my man, June Guy Blessed? Thank you for pulling up, man. Thank you for chopping up with me and enjoying the show with us today, man. And joining in on the show, you know, with your opinions and, you know, let me know how you feel about everything as well. I really appreciate you. And don't forget, let your boy know. Come talk with us. Come chop it up. Let's talk about it. I love to debate with him. But, like I said, if the fans show up today, it's going to be hard for DC to just come in and wreck shop. You feel me? It's going to be hard for DC to just come in and wreck shop. I'm going to keep it 100. Because, bruh, those fans were going nuts last week for that first home game. They were going fucking nuts last week for that first home game, bruh. And I think that's going to be a challenge for DC today. Because DC is a good team, but they make mistakes too. And if you get Jordan Ta'amu out of his rhythm early, that's forcing DC to put De'Aaron King in. And then if you can stop De'Aaron King on the ground and force him to stay in that pocket, DC's a totally different team. But when you allow De'Aaron King space to move with his feet and get out of certain situations, it makes it hard to beat DC. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to be a really, really good game. And I'm looking forward to it today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Feel me? No, 1 o'clock. No, 4. 4 for me. Sorry. I'm on the West Coast. 4 for me. Because my Vipers play at 7 p.m. We're going to get a win today, y'all. Shit. We ain't got no fucking choice. We're playing the goddamn Guardians. 0-4 Guardians with Paxton Lynch. Paxton bum-ass Lynch. You feel me? So, hopefully, my Vipers pull through today. Hopefully, Rod Woodson quit being a goddamn crybaby on the fucking sideline. Like, this man was crying, bro. Bro, this man was crying, bro, on the sideline. during the game because we was playing like shit. Was winning and then just got destroyed. We were winning the game and just got destroyed. Like, what the fuck? Brett Hundley went down, and I think that's what kind of fucked the game up for us. But hopefully our new signing this weekend or this week helps on defense. Got us a new defensive tackle. And I think Hundley's back as well. So we should do a lot better. We should get our first win this week, man. We should definitely get our first win this week. And if we can get a turnaround with this win, I think Vegas has a shot at making some noise in the North. We just need to focus on just making plays and finishing the game. See, the problem that Vegas Vipers have been having all season long is they start off hot as hell. They could be winning the game the whole game, and it's just finishing. When we go to finish the game, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? That finish is not there. We're not closing out games, and that's the problem that we're having, man. We're not closing out games, and that's killing us right now. So if we can start fast and keep that throughout the entire game, especially against the Guardians, if we can start fast and keep it going throughout the entire game and finish in the fourth quarter, I think we'll pull out our first win. Then we'll be on track to finish out the rest of the season with more wins than losses. So that's what I'm rooting for and hoping for with my Vegas Vipers. You know what I'm saying? XFL. And then last but not least, on Sunday, because we got a doubleheader today, and then we got our primetime game, Sunday Night Football, XFL style. San Antonio Brahmas hosting the Arlington Renegades at the Alamo Dome. San Antonio is 1-3. They just, man, it's been some tough games for Hines Ward and the crew. You know what I'm saying? It's been some tough games. They've battled in every game. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like they've got blown out. You know what I mean? The first game of the season against Agent McCarron and the Battlehawks, they let Agent McCarron and the Battlehawks come back in the last 90 seconds. Literally, they let them come back in the last 90 seconds and win. And it's just their issue has been finishing as well. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's like with only 5 weeks of training camp before the season started, it's like they're finishing up training camp now in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's like you got to give them time to let the teams gel and mesh together and get that chemistry with each other before we really start seeing what these teams are really made of. And I think now is where we're going to start seeing what these teams are really made of, because Seattle put up a hell of a fight. So did Houston. And even with the turnovers, Seattle prevailed. You know, that defense stepped up finally for the first time in the season. It's like the defense was on all cylinders. You know what I mean? They were operating on all cylinders, running on all cylinders. Their chemistry was great on defense. Their chemistry was great on special teams. So like I said, it's just like we have to give the teams time to mesh and gel and get the chemistry, because like I said, it's a 5-week training camp. You can't do shit with that, really. Even in the NFL, you can't really do shit with excuse me, shit. You can't really do shit with a 5-week training camp and expect teams to give you the highest quality of football. It's not gonna happen. No matter what level you're on, no matter what league you're in. You know what I mean? So I just feel like we're at the point of the season now where we're gonna just start seeing nothing but really, really good football for the rest of the season in the playoffs. On our way to the first annual and inaugural X Bowl. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep calling it the X Bowl till the XFL be like, okay, it's the X Bowl. Because that's what the fuck it should be. The NFL got the Super Bowl. Why can't we get the X Bowl? You know what I mean? Exactly. They need to be able to practice with each other and mesh and gel together and build that chemistry. And when you don't have a full offseason to do that, and you only get 5 weeks to get to know your teammates and build relationships with them and things of that nature, it's hard. You feel me? Now, by the end of the season, I guarantee you we're going to have seen some amazing games. And then next season, it's going to start off way better than it did this year. You know what I mean? So let's just give it time and watch. And I promise you, it's going to change. I promise you. And it started with this game Thursday. I seen it. You know what I mean? That's how I know. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, the preseason, or not, excuse me, not the preseason. Training camp's finally over. You feel what I'm saying? Training camp and the preseason. We'll just put it like that. Training camp and the preseason's over. Now it's time to finish out the rest of this season and hit it hard. You know what I mean? Hit the ground running and let's go. So we're going to see some good games, especially today. I promise you that DC and St. Louis game is going to be really good. And that Orlando Vipers, or excuse me, that Guardians and Vipers game is going to be really good because somebody got to get a win. Somebody got to get a win. We got 2 0-4 teams. Somebody has to come out with a win. So I'm hoping it's my Vegas Vipers. You feel me? And if we can get it done today, I think the rest of the season will be good, honestly. And then, like I said, that San Antonio and Arlington game is going to be heat because Hines Ward is looking for his second win of the season. Hines Ward and Company. And Arlington's trying to look to bounce back from a loss they had last week. So, and then you got these two teams playing back-to-back this week and next week, if I'm not mistaken. You got Arlington and San Antonio taking each other on back-to-back. So, let me double check. Yeah, back-to-back. And then we got St. Louis next week. Seattle's taking on Orlando. Houston's taking on DC. It's going to be good, y'all. Oh, shit. You damn right I got to root for my team. Y'all know I'm a diehard fan. I'm a diehard fan, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Die fucking hard, man. So, you already know, man. I'm always going to be rooting for the team that I rock with. And for the XFL, it's the Vegas Vipers. Period. Fang gang. But yeah, I really feel the rest of the season is going to be awesome because it's just a matter of the teams now having enough time to gel, get that chemistry together, and really be able to mesh. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the rest of the season is going to speak for itself. The gameplay is going to speak for itself, and I feel the XFL is going to save itself with the rest of the season. And how the games are going, you know what I mean? So be prepared today for 2 bangers. I promise you. Today's going to be 2 fucking bangers. The DC St. Louis game is going to go bananas. Vegas is supposed to have, from ticket sales, they're supposed to have their biggest attendance yet. Like, I'm excited. I'm hoping to be one of those in attendance. So let's get it popping, man. He said I root for the football. Yo, hey, you stupid. No, but I think it's going to be a really good day today for some spring football, man. So y'all better check out the games. They're coming on FX. Both games today are on FX. Doubleheader. One at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then the Vegas game is at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 10 p.m. Eastern. So y'all get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'. And don't tell me the game too late, because a motherfucker will sit here and watch it be on the East Coast and watch a Golden State Warriors game because it's Steph Curry at 10:30 at night. So I don't want to hear shit. Tune in. This is the XFL looking ass. No, real shit though, man. We gotta root for football if you're a real fucking football fan, man. That's the thing. People kill me with the whole, oh, this isn't the NFL. Man, the NFL rigged. God damn it. You can't see that shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all watching. Because I be sitting here watching the games. And, man, I done seen motherfuckers trip over air and miss tackles. Like they hawking the nigga. Like you chasing this nigga down about to tackle him. Then you trip over the air. What? Oh, my shoelace was untied. You a motherfucking lie. Like, bro, the NFL rigged, bro. I don't give a fuck. The NFL rigged as fucking. That's the way I feel. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm rooting for the XFL, and I'm rooting that the XFL will eventually become a 16-team league, and then eventually a 32-team league, and be the full developmental league for the NFL. So that's my wishes and hopes for the XFL, because that's what the fuck we need. And like I said, if you go and watch that video I did for my XFL Now series, and go watch the video I did about the expansion and how I feel it would be beneficial for the XFL to do it within themselves. Like, expand within yourselves. Don't go out and get no teams from the CFL or anything like that, or the USFL or nothing like that. Don't merge with another company yet, or another spring league yet. You feel what I'm saying? Expand within yourselves first, and then just go watch the video, man. Y'all see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's successful, man, I promise you, we're going to get year-round football. If the XFL can get up to a 32-team league, then we're definitely going to have real fucking year-round football. Because from August to February, we'll have the NFL. And then from February to August, we'll have the XFL. Mark my words. If everything goes right, the XFL gets a 32-team league and becomes successful and really becomes a successful spring league. Whether the fucking USFL or the UFL or any other spring league does good or not, if the XFL becomes the dominant spring league and can get 32 teams, I promise you, they will be the full functioning developmental league for the NFL. And then we will have a long enough season to where they're right after each other. Preseason for the NFL starts in August. End of the season, February. Well, Super Bowl, February. Preseason in February for the XFL. End of the season, July, August. X Bowl. You feel me? So, and then right back to the NFL, then right back to the USFL or the XFL, then right back to the NFL. You know what I mean? Year-round football, literally real year-round football, and that's what the fuck we need, man. So, if y'all agree with me, I know. Just help me push this shit. We need to push this shit. We need to make a real fucking push. All my XFL fans out there who are really rooting for this league, we need to make a push for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it will be beneficial for everybody who loves football. We'll get year-round. Because you got to imagine, man, if they add more teams, that gives more players who deserve a shot at the NFL, at least a shot. It gives them a chance to hone their skills and build their craft up to where it has to be to make it into the league. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll get to see a lot more players who didn't get a chance to be on our NFL roster. All those college kids who are just playing to play because they don't think that they're going to make it after college is over. They don't think they're going to make it to the NFL. Now you have a league to go to. Either the XFL or the USFL. You feel what I'm saying? But if the XFL expands, I promise you, bruh, that'll give more opportunities to more kids. More opportunities to second chance players from the NFL who are no longer in the NFL for whatever reason. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm pushing so much for an expansion with the XFL. That's why I'm pushing so much for the XFL to succeed, because I want spring football and winter football year round. I want football year round, period. And if we can get that, that shit will be amazing, bro. That shit will be fucking amazing. And I think it'll be successful as well. If we can do it right, if the NFL doesn't try to be greedy and be on some G League shit, because it works for the G League, for NBA team owners to own fucking G League teams. You feel what I'm saying? But it wouldn't work for the NFL, because the NFL would turn our league into crap. Period. Period. They'll turn our league into straight crap. Believe me when I tell you. Because look at what the fuck we see on TV. Teams down 33-0 at halftime, come back and win a fucking game. Down 27-7 at halftime, come back and win a fucking game. And the team that was blowing them the fuck out only scored 3 points. Come on now. What happened to all that offense that was going on in the first half? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just watch specific shit now in the NFL to see certain things going on, just so I know I'm right. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm psyched about this XFL season this year. I'm psyched about the future of the XFL, and I hope to be at the game today or next week. I promise you, I'm gonna be at one of these Vegas Viper games before the season is over. You feel me? I'm going to one of these home games. I promise you that. And I'm going live from the home game. God damn it. But next week, I'm definitely going to recap everything that happens this week as far as like free agency signings, trades, anything of that nature. Definitely go over, recap the rest of the games for the XFL this week. We'll preview what we got coming up and for week 6, and I'll bring you any USFL news is regarding, any signings or anything. Like I said, I believe the first game of the USFL season is April 21st, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's the 15th or the 21st. I got to double check, but the XFL will already be, about to end the season when the USFL is starting up. So we'll definitely be talking about that next month. But like I said, we'll be recapping this week, the last 3 games of this week. Next week on the show, we'll also be going over any happenings in the NFL, anything happening in college that I feel is newsworthy, and we'll definitely discuss it next week. Like I said, if you guys have any questions you want me to ask and answer on air, so I can start up the fan mail, just hit me up on Twitter or Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter or Facebook. Just post on my Twitter or my Facebook your question, and I will definitely put it in the fan mail segment for next week's show. I haven't done it yet because ain't nobody hit me up and asked any football questions. So if you got any football questions you'd like to ask me, like I said, just hit me up on Twitter. Go to my Twitter page and post it on my page, or go to my Facebook and post it on my page, and I would definitely ask those questions next week on the show, next Saturday. So y'all be ready. If you want me to start that fan mail. But no, I just thank y'all for being here today, man. Again, if y'all shop with HelloFresh, I do have that 60% off and free shipping code. Just hit HelloFresh. To all my Twitch viewers, hit HelloFresh or exclamation HelloFresh, and that will get you the code. For all my YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers, just wait. You'll see the bot drop the code for you as well. And for my fans out there, thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for everything you do for me, as far as just being there, showing up, showing out, you know what I'm saying, and showing love. You feel me? I greatly appreciate the hell out of y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I really do. And like I said, I got a lot of things coming for you guys. I'm trying to do. Hopefully the future is very, very bright. Just bear with me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm really focusing a lot into my podcasting. Like, I'm really taking this seriously, more so than anything. I know you guys haven't been seeing me stream any games lately. I just, like, this whole week, I just been super busy. I've had a lot of things to handle legally, so I just been really focused on that and trying to handle that. Like I said, I ain't turned my PlayStation on all week, so I really haven't been worried about playing the game like that. I've got so much other important shit going on in my life legally, and all these different doctor's appointments and shit like that. So that's why I've been preoccupied. That's why I have not been on the game. That's why I have not streamed no video game play. But I will be back soon. Not sure when with a gaming stream. But like I said, right now I'm really focused on my podcasting. And I'm trying to take this to a whole nother level and eventually, like I said, give me a job at XFL or ESPN. You know what I mean? Being a broadcaster or analyst and something like a debater. So that's my goal now. Like, that's really where I want to go. My my 1 year anniversary on Twitch is coming up. So I'll more likely be doing a stream for that on the 22nd. So y'all get ready for that shit. That's a couple days away, actually. 4 days away. My 1 year anniversary, man. I can't believe it's been a whole year. I really can't believe it's been a whole fucking year, man. That's awesome. And I've grown a lot in a year. I've learned a lot. I've taken in a lot, given out a lot as far as knowledge, and just nothing but positive things that's going to come from my future with this. So, again, I thank y'all for supporting me, and really being there for me throughout my first year and into streaming and podcasting and things like just creating content, you know what I mean? Creating a Discord and just the whole nine, man. You guys have really welcomed me into this game with open arms and showed me a lot of love. And even for those who ain't here no more, that don't fuck with me no more, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all the best, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We out here, bro. I already know. We outside, baby. But yeah, for even though there's a lot, because there's a lot of people that don't fuck with me no more. You can see it in my streams. People don't come. It's all good. I don't care, because I'm at the end of the day, I got one arm, and if you expect me to sit in your motherfucking stream every goddamn day, because you want to stream 5, 6, 7 days out the goddamn week, and you expect me to sit in there typing for hours, I can't do that. I'm sorry. So if you stop fucking with me because of that, hey, it is what the fuck it is. I don't care no more. Honestly, I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to get to where I need to be and want to be, regardless of who supports me. So to those who still support me, thank you. To those who are there for me every time I fucking stream, thank you. To those who got a grudge against me or feel some type of way towards me or don't fuck with me no more, it is what it is. I don't care no more. So I just wanted to get that off my chest, because there's been a lot of shit going on, and you see my numbers. Don't nobody show the fuck up no more, because I'm not in their goddamn stream every single day cheering bits. I don't have no fucking money. Sorry. I can't gift 25 fucking subs to nobody, because I can't even gift my goddamn self a sub. You want me to be fucking real? I don't mind it. I'm doing bad right now. So don't expect me to come to your fucking channel and spend all my goddamn money that I don't have. And since I can't, you don't pull up on me? I don't care no more, y'all. I would just let it be known on the show. I don't give a fuck no more. Whoever's here to support me, I will support you back. For those who ain't, find them, fill them, fucking forget them. That's what I've always been told. But for those of y'all who are here, Hogwarts Legacy is the shit, bro. Hogwarts Legacy is the shit, bro. It's worth buying if you ain't bought it. It's worth playing if you haven't played it. That's all I can say. But we will be back next week with episode 4. Like I said, we're going to be talking more XFL, of course, because the XFL season is going on. Any NFL news that breaks this week, I would definitely be bringing it to you guys and letting you guys know. Keep your eyes on my socials. Like I said, if you guys want to send in your questions to be asked and answered on the show next week, just go to my Twitter or my Facebook, drop your question on my page, and I'll definitely pull it up and have it on the show next week. And we'll get your questions asked and answered live. You know what I mean? And we'll go from there. I just want everybody to know that I appreciate y'all again. And if we can get this fan mail thing popping, that'll be so dope to add to the show. You know what I mean? So I can really show you guys that I appreciate you guys being here. But like I said, man, I got a different mindset now with this shit, and I ain't kissing nobody's ass. So if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. If you don't, I don't give a fuck no more, dog. Because I'm going to be good. Guess who's going to be at the top? This guy. I love y'all, man. Next week, like I said, we're going to have a lot in store. Go check out my video, XFL Now. It's dope, man. Go check out my video, XFL Now. I got more coming. Or my video series, XFL Now. My first video is the XFL expansion. So y'all go check that out. See how I feel. Drop a comment. Let me know y'all thoughts on it and everything like that. See you on the flip side, hit. You already know, bro. But everybody watching on Facebook, everybody watching on YouTube, and everybody watching on Twitch, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Y'all are the real MVPs, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for y'all. So thank y'all again. Like I said, next week we're going to be getting it popping. Got a lot in store. And hopefully if I can't make it to the game today, I'll try and make it to next week's game. And we'll go live from there as well. So, again, it's your boy, Jersey the King. This is the Gridiron, where we talk nothing but football. All day, every day type shit. You know what I mean? Nothing but football. Until next week, man. Royalty Gamers and Podcasts. The Jersey the King Show would like to thank y'all. I love y'all. Peace out.